Hello everyone, I'm Ankit and you're watching StudyIQ IAS English. In our today's discussion, we'll focus on a particular community of Assam known as Moran community. And why is Moran community in news? The reason is for long this community has been demanding to be recognized as a scheduled tribe according to India's constitution, right? So the notes of this session, the ones that I will be utilizing as a slide, if you want to download them, they will be made available on this particular Telegram channel, ATS Live. So just open your Telegram app. On the top right hand corner, there's a search bar, right? Click on it and write ATS Live. You'll find the channel. You can download the notes from there. And while you're at it, please do not forget to subscribe to the channel also, okay? Now, why are we discussing this community? Because if you look at the PYQ of 2014, a question came on Changpa community, which was in news back then. Similarly, when Moran community is in news, because of significant reasons, such questions might also appear in UPSC exam, right? So let us cover why is Moran community in news, who are Moran people, and why are they demanding scheduled tribe status, okay? Now, organizations belonging to Moran community in Assam, they've ramped up their pressure on the state government for demand of scheduled tribe status. Now, this began in this demand of this pressurizing of the government began as an economic blockade in the Tinsukia district where they are in majority. And under this blockade, the people of Moran community, they said that they would stop the movement of resources both in and out of the region. So this is the development that is facing on the upper tracts of Assam. Now, this blockade has been led by an organization known as All Moran Students Union, which is based in Tinsukia, a district which has a large population of Moran community members. Now, Morans are one of the 6 communities in Assam, including other communities that have been long agitating for seeking scheduled tribe status from the government. So in our today's discussion, we'll first figure out who are Moran people or what is the Moran community, and then we'll find out the process that is required to be fulfilled before you can grant a scheduled tribe status to any community, right? So this we'll understand in our today's discussion. First, let us start by understanding few details about Moran community. Now, this is an indigenous tribe of Assam, mainly found in the upper Assam region, concentrated in the districts of Tinsukia, Dibrugarh and Shivsagar. For example, if you see the map of Assam, these districts are called as upper Assam districts, and Dibrugarh, Shivsagar and Tinsukia are where the Moran community members are located, right? So these are the areas where you would find Moran community members, and this division of Assam is called as Upper Assam division, okay? Now, coming back to our discussion, these Moran communities have a very proud history. These people, they led what is known as Mamoria Rebellion against the then Ahom rulers, which happened between 1769 to 1805. Now, language and culture, the Moran community, they used to speak earlier the Moran language, which was relating to another language, Dimasa. Now, these people largely use the broader Assamese language. Now, the livelihoods or the kind of socioeconomic activities these people are engaged in, earlier they were more of the shifting cultivators type, right? So they used to practice earlier shifting cultivation, but now they have become primarily agriculturalist, fishing, as well as they are involved in forest resources and their cultivation. Similarly, the most popular kind of an economic activity that the Moran people are engaged in is looking for tea cultivation, right? So they are living around Brahmaputra Valley, which is a very fertile piece of land, and they are primarily agriculturalists in nature, okay? Now let us talk about what is the constitutional process once or how you can grant the scheduled tribe status to people. Now, first of all, you have to understand the constitutional basis on which the scheduled tribe status is provided is based on Article 366 subsection 25. Now, this article defines who is the scheduled tribe, and it states whichever community in India who are notified under Article 342, those community will be called as a scheduled tribe. The name scheduled itself suggests they are written somewhere, and these communities are present in Article 342. Now, Article 342 tells you what is the process of bringing any community under the category of scheduled tribe. It states, the first subsection of Article 342, it states that the President of India, only after consultation with the governor of the state or union territory concerned, can notify tribes or a group of tribals as a part of scheduled tribes. Now, how this process happens? Does President on their own can notify a tribe? The answer is no. This can only happen once the Parliament of India decides by law to include any community or exclude any community from the list of Article 342. So whatever communities are present in Article 342, they are called a scheduled tribe. But how can communities be added to Article 342 or removed from Article 342? That is through a law passed by Indian Parliament, right? So this is the criterion how you constitutionalize the part of scheduled tribes. Now, what is the process through which you consider certain proposals? Because we have understand communities like Moran community and other communities present in different parts of the country, they for long have been demanding scheduled tribe status. So what is the process through demand and ultimately their inclusion? Let us understand that. Now, first what happens that the proposal of bringing any community under scheduled tribe list as per Article 342, it begins with the concerned state government or the union territory government. So they send this request formally to the Union Ministry of Tribal Affairs, who examines this with the help of Office of Registrar General of India, ORGI. Now, this request, after being considered by Office of Registrar General of India, it carries out or it has certain classification based on which it assesses whether this community should be provided scheduled tribe status or not. So what are those criteria on which the communities are judged? Let us find out. Now, first of all, these criteria are nowhere mentioned in the constitution, but they have been evolved because of different committees that has been set up by government. In 1965, there was this committee set up known as Lokur Committee. And Lokur Committee gave certain criteria based on which you can assess the request given by certain tribes who want themselves to be included in scheduled tribes. Now, first of these criteria are primitive traits. Whenever a community has primitive traits, these can be called as scheduled tribes. Similarly, they must have distinctive culture. They must be geographically isolated from the other region's population. Similarly, they must be shy when it comes to contact with communities at large. And similarly, they should also have socio and economic backwardness. So all these 5 criteria in total can qualify any community to be called as scheduled tribe committee. And this is the criteria based on which even the Office of Registrar General considers the proposal of any community to be called as scheduled tribe. Similarly, this proposal then gets forwarded to National Commission of Scheduled Tribes, which is responsible for welfare of scheduled tribes in India. It is a constitutional body. And if the proposal gets cleared, this goes to a cabinet committee. And after the recommendation of cabinet committee, a bill is introduced in the floor of the house, that is in the parliament, which would amend the Constitution Scheduled Tribes Order of 1950. And when this amendment is passed in the parliament, this goes to President of India, who notifies the inclusion of this community in the scheduled tribe list, right? So this is the entire process. What you need to understand, this process originates from respective state governments. It goes to Ministry of Tribal Affairs, who forwards it to Office of Registrar General of India. And Office of Registrar General of India considers the request of those committee and evaluates them based on these criteria. And this proposal is forwarded to National Commission of Scheduled Tribe. And this proposal to be getting okay, it needs to be okayed by a cabinet committee of union government. And then the bill is introduced in the parliament, which would amend this order. And then President of India notifies this accordingly, right? Now, students who are looking to give exams in 2026, you'll have to remember one thing. First of all, if you want to give exams next year, you should take admissions right now. And also, tomorrow is 20th of September, so we'll be closing our admissions for 2026 batches. So from 21st of September, you won't be getting admissions in any of the 2026 batches. So please hurry up. This is your last chance to take admissions in StudyIQ English batches for 2026, and you can use the code ATS Live, which would allow you to get maximum discounts on all the courses, right? Now let us try to solve this question. With reference to Moran community of India, consider the following statement. They are mainly from state of Assam. Correctly, which area of Assam? Upper Assam. I told you the districts also, Shivsagar, Tinsukia as well as Dibrugarh. Now traditionally they have been practicing shifting cultivate or agriculture. Now they have adopted tea plantation work. Correct. They are listed as a scheduled tribe in India. Incorrect, because we have understood the context of this article was again to demand for SC status, which means they are not included in the ST list that is given under Article 342 of the Constitution. Similarly, you also have to understand the list of STs are state specific. So some communities, they may be included in scheduled tribe if they come from one state, or if they come from another state, they might not be included in scheduled tribe. So list of STs, they are state specific. So the correct answer according to this is option 1 and 2, because third is incorrect, right? So this brings an end to our today's discussion. You can download the notes. They will be available on this particular Telegram channel, ATS Live. So go ahead, download the notes, and also please do not forget to subscribe us. So this is all from my side. Please have a very good day.